Largo from the New World Symphony, second violin part. I'll play it all the way through first, then we'll break it down afterward. Be sure you have your mutes on at the beginning. If you hear that other music, that's Joseph K. playing that. Here we go, measure 3. Okay, so that was the entire piece all the way through. Beginning, starting with the mute. Everything's pretty straightforward there, up until measure 4. Be sure your second verse is nice and low on the D string. If I were you, I would leave my first finger down. C, G, E, C. Leave your first finger down, then you can place your F, your second finger on the D string. C, G, E, C, F. And then you're nice and ready to go to E, D, C. That's what I would do. C, G. So beginning. C, G, E, C, F, E, D, C, C, G, A, G, B, C, D, etc. And then you have them, you should kind of share the melody with first violins at measure 11, 10, 9. At measure 9, sure you have the correct rhythm there. 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 4, 1. Okay, 1 and quarter, and half note at measure 11 there. Careful, you're going to want to do 1 and 3 and 1. That's not correct. Be sure the quarter notes are where they should be. 13 in a box, low 2. You got your low finger pattern there. Sorry, your low finger family at measure 13 on the D string. It's going to be quite a stretch going from that second finger to that fourth finger A. F, E, F, A, G, E, F. So you have to want to stretch that fourth finger. If I were you, I'll leave my first finger, my second finger down. Wait, first finger always stays down. I'll leave my second finger down so you come back to it. F, E, F, A, G, E, F. So you can anchor that. And then same thing, measure 15, that on the A string. Rest, take your mute off, and 1. That part's a little tricky. At 17, okay, we'll go back to the 16, where you have that half note, that A. Rest, mute, off, and 1. Remember, you're on the end of 1 there. A, 2, off, mute, and 1, and through, and 2, and 3, etc., etc. That's kind of weird. 1. So, maybe not that fast. So, with the mute at 16, 2, 1. It's kind of tricky. Try it again. 1, 2, mute, off, and 1. Once we get to 17, you're going to want to rush that. Careful. Take your time. It's not that fast. 1. No. It's not that fast. It's not that fast. Take your time. Again, it's all low 2 on the D string, all low 2 on the A string. It's very similar right before 25 to measure 10, measure 9. It's similar to that. It's the same rhythm. When we get to 25, be careful not to rush there. Crescendo. Okay, it's going to be really easy to just go. It's not that fast. Take your time. Listen around you. Watch the conductor. Make sure you're counting in your head. Subdividing. 1 and 2 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And don't rush. Don't rush. 29. Watch out for that high. Rest. So it's 29. Rest. Low 2. Open D and open G string together. They're at 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, and you're gonna want to rush there, but it's okay. Take your time. You have more time than you think. It's a little slower. Okay. When we get to 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, it says non-divisi, non-div. So you're not going to split that up. You're actually going to play all those little notes. It's going to be, luckily for you, for most of it, it's just going to be your open G string. So you're both going to straddle the D and the G strings, just like before, except now you're putting your fingers down on the D string as well. G, E, F, E, G, D, D, E, E, etc. Careful. You're going to want to keep your fingers on the fingertips as usual, of course. But in this case, it's particularly important because you don't want to accidentally touch the G string. It's not going to sound good. You don't want that. No. Where's it? Then right after that, after the second measure of the non-divisive, it's kind of tricky. Third finger on the D string, then open D string, and then your second finger is gonna roll across and play on the G string, and the D string open. Again, this is why you need to keep your fingers nice and high on the very tips, because you don't wanna accidentally touch that D string. Nice and high. Sorry, nice and lifted. You don't want that. You don't want to touch that. tremolos. Again, fingertips, use them. Tremolos at 40, 41, 42, 43. You're gonna wanna, especially for the first one, feel free to use your full bow there at the beginning, but then you're gonna wanna go to the tip of the bow. It's still fortissimo, double forte. So you're gonna wanna use a lot of bow, but don't feel compelled to use your entire bow because it's really hard to control. So that means play closer to the bridge and really dig into the string. It doesn't have to be as like super duper fast. Tremolo is more of an effect, so that when many violins or many string players are playing it, it's you kind of take care of each other, so you get that nice effect. Don't go super crazy. Okay, use your full bow. Okay, so you don't need to don't use your full bow. Full bow in the beginning. That's 41. So 41, and that be sure you're divided there. Your conductor will split you accordingly. Again, so inside player plays top, inside, bottom, back and forth like that. So basically the odd numbers, like the first violin section and the second violin section, odd numbers seats play the top, even number seats play the bottom. But you'll discuss that in your sectionals with your director there. So 41, why not? Here, 41. Then you keep on going. At 42, it says non-divisi, which means you're going to have to play both of them at the same time. Like for you, it's just your open A and your open D string. So if I were to playing like the bottom line, 41, sorry. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1. Okay, so watch the non-divisi and then the divisi, because it splits up at 40, splits back up at 42. Careful at 43, don't rest too long. That eighth note is just there, it's more of a courtesy. So I'm going to be playing 3, 4, 1, goes right into it. Okay, now 1, rest, B, C, no, it goes right into it. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, it goes right into it, and then make sure it's a low 1, so you're going to use that low finger family there. So 1 regular on the tape. I don't have tape, but pretend there's a tape there, and use your tape, and then you're going to have to want to go all the way down. 41, 42, 43, 44. At 44, B, C, low 1, and then right after that 45. I know it's kind of weird, but it gives you the fingering there. So you're going to want to use your open A. And if I were you, I would have my fourth finger already on the D string. So you're not, it's kind of weird. And also, again, you're gonna want to be on the very tip of your finger, so you don't accidentally hit your open A string. So open A, low 4 on the D string. Low 2 on the A string. Have your first finger ready. Back to low 4 on the D string. 3. So you're going to want to place your third finger before sitting down your fourth finger. So low 4, 3, high 2. So you do that major pattern. Then regular 4. It says high 4, but that's something a little bit different. So you're going to want to think regular 4 there. Those last two notes, that F sharp and that A, are that major finger pattern. All right, so that whole little section. Okay, so that's just going to be something you have to practice. If you have fourth finger tape, go ahead and use that. Again, you're going to want to be on the very tips of your fingers so that they don't interfere with the other strings. 49, 48, 47, 46, fairly simple. 47, things are a little weird. So first you're going to start off with that major pattern. So this is 2 before 49, 47. E, F sharp, G, that's that major pattern, that you should, major family. E, F sharp, G, then you're going to have an A flat. So it's going to be your 2, 3, and 4 are all going to be touching. Hey, best buds. So 1, 2, 3. Then you go to that low 1 on the A. See if you can get that in the camera. On the A string here. Where's that? Then you're going to use that low finger family on the A string. So 49, 8, 7, 6, 46. E, G, G, E, F sharp, G, A flat, B flat, C, C. For sure, you're accent that there. So from 48, from 46, rest, rest. Retake. Rest, rest. That one's tricky. 49 to 50. A, E flat, sorry, E flat, so A, rest, E flat, rest, and then E natural. You're going to want to, so low 1, so you can start off in that low finger family, and then at 50, you're going to go move up to your normal first finger on the tape. A, rest, so sorry, 4th finger, A, rest, E flat, rest, E natural. So if I were you, I'd just leave it down while you're doing the retake, and then me slide it up. Check it out. Where's it? There it is. Rest, retake, and then you go from there. Rest, rest. That last note, depending on what your conductor wants, you might have to take an up bow. You don't have to, if you can save your bow all the way. Okay, that's just for the conductor. If they're holding it for a little bit longer, then you can manage. Or like if you run out of bow really quick, you're like, oh no, I'm out of bows. Like you can retake. That's fine. You can do an up bow. It's no big deal. Again, it'll be up to your director, your conductor. You'll go over that in rehearsal. That was Largo from the New World Symphony. That was the second violin part.